Hey guys, welcome back to another video. The last video did really well, and so I'm really hyped about that. Thank you guys all for the support, and welcome to the new subscribers who are into finance and all that. Today I'm going to be talking about Robinhood and how to get into it, because I know a lot of you are wanting to get into trading. A lot of my subscribers have said that they're interested in it, and a lot of them are scared because they don't really know anything about the stock market or Robinhood, and they don't know how to use it. And so today I'm just going to be showing you guys a full overview of Robinhood, and I really want to help you guys get into this because it's fun and it's really good in life to know. It's good for your future, and if you get into it now when you're young, you're going to be rich when you're 60 or when you're 20. And before we get started, please drop a like because it really helps the channel. Like, you don't even know, it exposes it to more people. If you do enjoy this video and my channel, please subscribe. Alright, so we're here on Robinhood, and as you can see, this is the home screen. Basically, I can't really show you guys the sign up process, but it is basically you sign up for an account. You have to link your bank account, I think. I'm pretty sure you have to link your bank account, but if you do link your bank account and you use my link in the description, you'll get a free stock. I think it's up to $500, something like that. So it's free money. If you want to sign up, use my link in the description. You and me get a free stock to start trading already. So right here, 100% chance up to $500. You possibly might get Apple or Facebook stock, which is like $300 to $500, a Ford stock, and yeah, so highly recommended. Alright, so back to the signing up process. You sign up with an account, you link your bank account, which is fine. If you're younger than 18, I'm pretty sure you have to use your parents' account, but I'm sure they're going to be glad that you're getting into investing and finance because you can just explain it. If they're not, then just say it's not risky because I'm only using $0 or I'm using $10, any money. There's no minimum deposit. Before we get further into this video, I want to make it clear that I'm not a financial advisor, clearly. I'm 16 years old. I'm going to tell you guys what not to do when trading. Okay, the first thing is I see a lot of people on Robinhood especially just going into it and just trading. Like, they have no idea what they're doing. They're trading, they're just clicking buttons, and they're like, oh, they can lose money, they can gain money. A lot of people get lucky the first time. But really what I'm here to tell you is that you need to learn before you get into it. You don't need, it's not that much work. Like, I'm sure you can learn it all, what you need within a day on how to invest. I just found out about dividend stocks about a week ago, and it took me a day of just watching YouTube videos to learn about dividends and how they work. And I'm already investing in them, and as you can see, this week I'm up $1.15. The second thing to not do is do not use leverage. So what leverage is basically loaned money. I'm not sure if Robinhood does it, but leverage means you're loaning money to trade with, so it's not really yours. So it's like a credit card, but for trading. That's how I could explain it. Don't use it because it can mess you up, because if you lose it, then you have to pay it. My goal for this video is to make sure you know what you're doing and you're confident when you click buy and when you click sell. My third thing is to not listen to random people on the internet. There's a lot of fake people on the internet about stocks telling you what to buy and what to sell, and I would actually recommend watching a variety of people on the internet, and you could see what works and what doesn't, and who's fake and who's real. Alright, now to actually get into what you guys have clicked on this video for. I'm going to separate it into sections. First, portfolio. Second, what to trade and how to trade it. Alright, first, here we go, section 1. I'm going to show you guys around the app. I'm just going to go around the app explaining everything. Alright, so first on the home screen right here, you see your overall account, I guess, statement or graph. As you can see, I'm up 60 cents on the day, $1. Alright, so as you scroll down from your overall graph, you see little news things right here that can actually be helpful at times, explaining what's going on in the stock market for a lot of different stocks. And here you have the stocks that you're invested in. Right now, AGNC, O, and P, SEC is what I'm invested in. AGNC and O are both realty stocks, and my bottom one is like an investment company. Yeah, they invest in private businesses, as you can see. So as you can see, the 2 realty stocks are up and the 1 investment stock is down. So that's sectors for you. When you're on here on the stocks, you can click these three dots, change what it shows. So you can put last price, it shows you the 3 last prices. You can put equity, which is how much money you're invested in the stock. Percent change is self-explanatory. Total gains and losses is overall how much I've lost or gained from it. And then you can do total percent change. So I just always have it on total. I always have it on total gain and loss. I like to know that. Now you have your list, your watch list. This is where you just put up stocks. You can, when you click on stocks, you can add them right here in the top right. You can add them to your list so you can watch them. We have search, and this is where you actually search for companies. And there's also news right here below it. And so that's where you search for companies. Here you have messages. This is just like they send you messages when you get your orders and when you sell and stuff like that. Next we have your basically your account. So on the first one you get the free stocks thing, and then the next one you have your investing portfolio. It tells you what you have in cash or buying power. Buying power is how much money you have to trade, and I'm pretty sure you always have to have 5% buying power like left over, so that's why I have $3, and that's why I'm not invested 100% of my money. Instant deposits are basically, so I'm using this right now, it's not leverage. It means when you go from your bank, so let's say I'm going to deposit $100 into my Robinhood account from my bank. So I'm going to deposit that, bam, done. It takes 5 days for money from your bank to get to Robinhood, so instead they instantly give you the money. So it's not really, you kind of are borrowing money, but it's going to be automatically paid off. My video just stopped recording. But it's going to be automatically paid off once it actually goes through. Dividend reinvestments. This is a very good thing if you're into dividend stocks, and you should be. Dividend reinvestment, DRIP on Robinhood, that's what they call it. It basically means whenever you make dividends, which is either monthly or quarterly, you make a part of, the company gives you money if you own their stock, saying thank you or whatever. So after you get your dividends, you can enable this, and it'll automatically reinvest that money you made from dividends back into the stock, so you get more in return. So that makes your gains exponential. Now we have options trading. Honestly, I don't know what options are. I'm not going to get into it yet. If you want to do it, just look up other videos. Maybe I will one day. Now, day trades. This is important. If you're wanting to trade multiple times per day, this is when you buy and sell stock in the same day. And basically you only get 3 because it's called the PDT rule, pattern day trading rule. And it basically makes sure that new traders don't overtrade. And you have to have $25,000 in your account to get past it. But honestly, for you guys who are beginners, you should not be trading more than 3 times in a single day per week. Now I'm going to show you what to trade and how to trade it. First, you might be saying, how do I discover the stocks and how do I choose what to trade? So there's 3 types of stocks in my brain right now. I know there's much more, but that's all I know for now. Number 1, you have growth stocks, big blue chip stocks like Apple, Facebook, Microsoft. They have their huge prices. And basically those are always growing because, they can go down, but they're always pretty much growing because they're growing companies, they're getting more money, they have tons of money. And those are good companies to invest in because the risk level goes way down. But you get less in return because they're so expensive, so you'd have to have so much money to actually make a lot of money. But they're really good to invest in, especially with Robinhood fractional shares. Robinhood fractional shares basically means, let's say you have $10 and you want to buy Apple. Yes, Apple. Apple is, you would need $387 to buy 1 share. Fractional shares means you pay $10 and you get it in fractional shares. And as you can see right here, I have 8.03 shares in this company. So I have 8 shares, 0.03. So if you want to buy $10 of Apple, you can do it. But you only get a fraction of a share. So that's pretty cool. So growth stocks, they're really risk-free. They're risky, but everything in the stock market is risky, you gotta realize that. But you invest in Apple, it's probably gonna gain, and I'll show you what I mean by growth. Look, Apple's always rising. It's always rising, other than the crash. That's the whole stock market. Everyone did that. But yeah, so growth stocks are really good. Next, personally, I know about dividend stocks now, and that means I already explained dividends in my last video too, so go check that out. It's right here or here. Click that at the end of the video so that you can learn about dividend stocks. But I'm not going to go too much in depth, but you get paid every month or every quarter of the year, and you basically make money. So that's another thing. Certain stocks have high dividends, a high dividend yield, which means they pay you more for each share you own. And so those are good to get into. The last one is penny stocks. You guys probably all know this. They're really risky, high volatile, high liquid stocks that can jump up 2,000, 3,000% in a day. It's crazy. I do not recommend them unless you're wanting to get into them like me. I've been studying them for 2 months, and I'm just starting to get somewhat consistent gains, and that's pretty good. That's a good amount of time. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I forgot a whole section, so I have to re-record. This is how you actually find stocks on Robinhood and how you buy and sell them. Okay, so let's say you want to get into a stock and you don't know where to look. What you're going to do is Robinhood has these categories on what stocks, so something you could do is search top 100, and top 100 most popular. They have volume, they're moving, and as you can see, O and PSEC are both on the top. That's a coincidence. I didn't actually find them on this list. I found them on another website. But yeah, you can see all these: Amazon, Bank of America, Fitbit, Boeing. They're all on here, and you can find dividend stocks on here, and you can find growth stocks on here, and probably some penny stocks. Like, what's Cron? I don't know what that is. Also, another thing you could do is search high dividend yield stocks for 2020, or what I did was go on YouTube, search dividend investing 2020 on Robinhood, and some people explained why they were doing that. I forgot who it was, but I got I found Realty Income from them, so I mean that worked out pretty good. I'm going to show you how to buy and sell, and all this information that's right here that you might not know. So first of all, buy and sell, you can trade, you can sell or buy. That's because I own it, but if you go to a stock that you don't own, you can click buy, and then you can put how much. You can choose between spending like dollars, which will give you shares and fractions, or you can buy in full shares, and it'll tell you how much you need to spend to get that. Now let's go to overview this. So as you can see, here it is. Here's the chart for this company, and you can click this settings bar on the right next to 5-year, and you can go to candlestick patterns. I like candlesticks because it's more complex. It tells you more information. Down here it tells you your position, it tells you how many shares you have, how much market value, which means how much money you have in the stock. Your average cost is what you basically got in at, so that's where you're at. So right now it's at $13.38, but I got in down here at $3.11, and it tells you today's return and total return, and statistics are important. You can see how much money it opened in, how much money it closed in, today's high, today's low, 52-week high, 52-week low, and the dividend yield, that is in percentage right there. As you can see, it's 13.4, which is really good, and so that's a good dividend yield. Growth stocks have lower dividend yields, but also they're safer, so I might start with that. Just like I went with Realty Income, this one has a lower dividend yield, but it's kind of a safer because it's more expensive, bigger market cap, slower moving basically. You can see your market cap right here, 7.5 billion. Your average volume, your volume for today. Analyst ratings, I don't know if you should judge if you should trade or not because of it. It might be more encouraging if it is 71% buy, 29% hold. So that's kind of like a confidence boost that you're doing the right thing, but I wouldn't listen to it. Alright, now we have the quarter earnings, how much I guess the company makes. I don't really look at that too much. It tells you related lists, so apparently this is a Maryland company maybe, and it's in real estate. It also tells you what people also bought, and so This might help you find other stocks. So say you find one stock that you really like, but you're struggling to find others. Scroll down, see what people also bought, AT&T, Prospect Capital, all that stuff. Down here you hear about the company, when it was founded, employees, and this is important to read some of it. You could skim it. I learned that it's a real estate investment company. I think that's it. I think this was a really good video. I hope it helps a lot of you, and please ask questions in the comments if it helps you. If you have any questions, I'm going to answer them the best I can, and if I don't know it, I'm going to research it and try to find that answer for you. Please drop another like. Drop 2 likes on this video, please. It helps a lot. And if you are wanting to get Robinhood, use my link in the description because you get free money. Why wouldn't you? And your parents are going to be proud that you're getting into finance. Trust me, they will be. Alright, peace out, guys.